Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day. And today is Wednesday the 15th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day outside. Got this morning fairly early. Had a little bit of a hard time overnight. The pup was making a bunch of noise off and on. Just couldn't quite get herself to figure out where her sleep pattern was going to be and whatnot. So we had to deal with that whole thing. Good girl, here's the good girl. Little girl right there. So yeah, went ahead. So I got up early than I wanted to. She started kind of making whining noises and stuff and whatnot as soon as she heard any movement in the house. So I had to get up and get her taken care of. Got the other dogs outside, got that all done, taken care of. Got them all fed, got them all, just dealt with. So after that, headed out, hopped in the hot tub for a little bit like I do. From there, got back in, got a couple other things taken care of. Headed down to go feed some cats. Took this pup with me. She's a puppy. She is a tiny little, her brain is not turned on yet, and all I've got is that really old miniature pinscher, and then which is funny because it's regular pinscher. So yeah, Doberman pinscher and a miniature pinscher, which they have absolutely no DNA together, I think, except the fact they're both dogs. So, but the old one's blind and can't hardly. It's just terrified of everything, and this one's dumb and wants to be friends with everything and play with it, thinks everything's a toy. So they don't get along real well. The old one's growling and barking at this one quite a bit and getting freaked out. So took her with me, went down, got the cats all taken care of, and then from there I decided to head out to head over and go let her play in the intercoastal, some of the little water there on the beach and stuff. Let her play there for a little bit and have herself a real good time. So, but I went ahead and said to hell with it, and we stopped in at the park there. As I rolled up into the park, I went ahead and saw a gentleman out there with his dog. He was playing fetching the water with the ball, big dumb looking lab thing, and I was like, no leash, no whatever, I don't care, just keep your dog away from me, it's not a big deal. New dog here, I don't really know. So as I got out of the truck, I got out slowly, made myself clearly freaking well known with the dog and that whatnot, and the guy's playing with his dog in the ball. And then I walked the completely opposite way. So his original plan was to go straight to where, close to where he's at. It's like 100 yards long, but over that direction. So instead, went over to the other part, around a little cove there, hung out there a little bit, went over and walked the dock. Saw a lady who was out there fishing, talked to her for a second, hung out there. As we were heading back, clearly the guy sees me. I'm walking on with the dog on a leash. His dog's not on a leash. He's throwing the ball out in the water. The dog goes and gets it, and so on and so forth. And I don't know if he threw the ball down towards the dock or if the dog was just coming down there, I don't know which. But the dog sees us and just takes off running for us like hell. And this guy isn't even making the attempt to call his dog back. And that's what really pissed me off. So I start yelling, get your dog, get your dog. And the guy is not paying attention to this shit. And I basically yelled unfriendly, which could be me, not just the dog here. This is not my dog. This is a client's dog. I have to be careful for this crap. And all it takes is one bad instance that screws this dog up forever, because I have to tell them about the fact, and now they're always scared and they're around their dogs and stuff. And this one wants this dog socialized as much as possible, but not at a random area where the guy has zero control and zero fucks given, because he didn't even attempt to call his dog back. So as the dog comes running up on us, I gave a big sweeping kick. Did not connect with the dog, so I kicked early with the intention trying to scare the dog away as I yelled at the top of my lungs, kind of thing, to get back. And that guy started screaming, don't kick my dog, don't kick my dog. I said, get your fucking dog away from me. I said, is he on leash? Is your dog over here? I said, why is your dog within range of me kicking it? I said, get your damn dog away from me. So then the guy starts saying, then he finally starts telling his dog to come back. The dog turns, actually starts heading back about 3 steps, heads back toward me. And I said, I'm gonna punt it. And the guy's like, don't kick my dog, kick my fucking dog. I said, I'll kick you next. I said, don't give it to him. Get your dog away from me. And the guy was all pissy and moany and shit, and then kept giving me the stink eye. So I just kept on walking that way, because that's where I was planning on going and sitting. I was on this little bench over here and let my dog play in the water. And this dog never got within 3 feet of this dog. His dog never got within 3 feet of my dog. And it's the way it should be. I told my dog to ignore, my dog did, and that's how it goes down. I was waiting for that guy to say something, waiting for him to go put his dog up and come back and confront me, which one of the things I'd done, because I saw that dog out there, I left my truck intentionally unlocked in case things went a little bit sideways. I could chuck this dog inside the door a lot quicker instead of trying to fiddle and get the keys out and whatnot. So I've already pre-thought this might be a problem here, which again is why I walked the opposite direction, gave the guy plenty of time to see what's going on, gave him time to get his dog back in check, to either put it on lead or, I don't know, leave, hold on to it till he sees if my dog's friendly. You could just holler and ask, hey, is your dog friendly? My dog's really friendly. Do you care if they say hi? And if that had been done, whole different world too. I would have been like, yeah, cool, let's let them meet, whatever. yada yada kind of thing. I would have zero shits given about that in the process. So I wouldn't have a problem with it. But when you over there, now probably 65 yards away, at least 50 yards away, haven't even made a sound towards your dog to try and do anything with this thing, screw you, man. I can't trust you. I don't know you. It's not gonna happen. So he went ahead, put his dog up and left. We hung out there for a while, walked around the rest of the park. Dog swam a little bit in the water. Well, I should say waded. Didn't really swim. Waded in the water a little bit, had a good time. Everything was all fun and games. That guy was madder than shit. Basically evil-eyed me the whole time as he left. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? You're not at an off-leash dog park. Like, this is not where you're supposed to be. And all you would have had to done is be like, hey, my dog's friendly, to care if they say hi, whatever, yada yada. Or even as I got out and you looked up and saw my dog, which you looked up and saw me, unless he's that damn blind, but he sure saw me try and kick at his dog just, you know, moments later. So all you had to say is, hey man, my dog's real friendly. Would you, you know, is it all right if I leave my dog off leash? That's the only way he gets through out and chase the ball in the water. I'm like, no, cool as hell. Let's just let the dogs meet real quick and then we're good to go. But you can't just sit there and pretend like I don't exist. Allow your dog to come charging up on it. Because what if this dog was aggressive and now I'm in a dog fight because you can't have your dog on leash under control? So what if this dog is trained to protect and it's going through massive training that's for trained to attack a dog that approaches because the fact, especially off leash, they don't know what the hell this is, man. You guys gotta have more sense than that. So got that all settled down that got left. We hung around a little bit, headed on back home. Everything chilled out good. Hung around for the day. Decided to go for a nice long run. Went for a run walk. It's like I'm doing right now. Running part of it and walking part of it. Since my motorcycle wreck, I can't run as far as I used to. It screwed me up pretty bad. So I'm hoping, it's been, I don't know, 9 months or so now. Hoping I'm getting better. I just gotta start building my distance up. So got that taken care of. Got a call from my father-in-law asking if I could take him to the doctor tomorrow. Not sure, because I thought the assisted living was supposed to be taking me to these places. So I'm not sure what's up with that. So I don't know if it's a different doctor thing. I don't know. So I might move some stuff around. I got a dog coming tomorrow, so I got to try and move that shit around so I can figure it out. And of course, it's tomorrow is when he needs me. Needs the ride. No real time frame to, you know, have a time to set up things and change things and whatnot. So, but yeah, so we are where we are. Oh well. But yeah, so we got that taken care of. Ended up contacting my client, and they were supposed to drop the dog off. Like ironically, it was between like 1 and 4 is when they want to drop the dog off, or noon and 4 they want to drop the dog off, which is such a wide range gap. It's ridiculousness there. But I went ahead and talked to them, and of course the doctor's appointment's at 1 in Ormond Beach. So I talked to them. They said they'd make it closer to 4, and they would also reach out before they head over to make sure I'm back. If not, I told them they could drop it off my wife's work or whatnot kind of thing, or I'd pick it up only back in. So it is what it is. But yeah, end up that, got that taken care of. Went ahead and got my leftovers. Ended up having pork chops. Had pork chops and potatoes, and then from there headed out, had myself a nice little cigar, and that's all I got for now. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.